These are the latest pictures now coming in from Kolkata, a massive roadshow that is being conducted by BJP's working president JP Nadda. In fact, this is BJP's massive outreach program to ensure that this entire misinformation campaign against the CAA is completely busted. What you're looking at right now, these are the latest visuals coming in. We'll go across to our Kolkata correspondent Surya Agni for the latest. Surya Agni, if you can hear me, a massive gathering for this entire roadshow, and this is exactly what the BJP has been saying. We will now go out on the streets and tell the people what the opposition is doing is just fear-mongering.
Well, absolutely. And you know, they are calling this rally, this Sabha, to be an Abhinandan rally. And Abhinandan over here, it means, you know, to say thanks for what, you know, the people have done for them, for the BJP. And the BJP is saying a thank you to the masses for accepting this act. This massive road show is somehow, you know, it's a message to the Trinamool-led government over here, because Mamata Banerjee has taken out 3 rallies and 2 sabhas. That is 5 back-to-back sabhas were done by Mamata Banerjee last week, and this particular rally comes sabha that we are witnessing right now is BJP's answer on CAA to the Chief Minister of West Bengal, that look, if you can do rallies and if you can show, you know, that you have a lot of support on, you know, against the CAA, look at the rally today and you will understand that even we have a lot of support over here in Kolkata. Now, let us not forget that 2020 is a vital year for Bengal, and come 2021, the state goes for its assembly polls. 2020, the reason why I call this vital is because the Kolkata municipal elections will be held.
Surya, just to stay with the pictures right now. Surya, just staying with the pictures right now, can you tell our viewers where exactly is this roadshow taking place? Roughly how many people are you really looking at? How many people have actually are now a part of this roadshow? Is there any sort of an estimate that you do have at this point in time?
Well, you know, it looks like a sea of supporters, if I call it, you know, if that's what can explain the numbers. The turnout has been massive, and it's not just limited to people and supporters from Kolkata or the city or suburbs, but from various districts throughout the state as well. And every senior leader of the state BJP is on the streets today. They are being led by their acting president, that is JP Nadda, and the rally has just crossed Bobazar, that is a midpoint of in central Kolkata, and is expected to reach the Sabha in just a couple of minutes, rather, that they will be over here, and JP Nadda will be presiding on this over this huge rally that they have done. And people have started pouring in the Sabha as well. Like the massive support that these people are garnering is something that the Trinamool-led government is definitely keeping an eye on, because tomorrow again Mamata Banerjee will hit the streets. Now, as I'm telling you, it's a show of strength by the BJP. Mamata Banerjee has done 3 rallies, 2 sabhas. That makes 5 back-to-back sabhas and rallies last week. Tomorrow she's going for another one, which will definitely attract a huge crowd. But BJP's answer to Mamata Banerjee on CAA is the sea of supporters that are walking with them on this, you know, winter afternoon in Kolkata. Back to you.
Well, Surya, just as far as this entire agenda is concerned, what is the agenda like for JP Nadda today? Is it only this rally, or does he have also something else in his itinerary when it comes to a part of this entire outreach program that we are looking at from the BJP side?
Well, this is, you know, the official itinerary says that he will just come over here, he will preside over this Sabha. And it's a Thanksgiving Sabha, to be very honest, wherein firstly the BJP is thanking the masses, the citizens of the city and the state for their support on the CAA. And secondly, the BJP have been doing multiple, small to mid-level rallies and sabhas throughout the state, where every senior, be it a senior leader or a mid-level leader, going house to house and doing an outreach program on what exactly CAA is. And this is what the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have been stating, that the opposition have united together, and they are spreading they are spreading misinformation rather on the act, and they are scaring people. And BJP's agenda right now is to go to people and tell them that, look, it is not what the opposition is telling you. If you are an Indian citizen, if you are a citizen of this country, nothing's going to happen to you. This is the agenda of BJP right now. And this rally, apart from being a Thanksgiving rally, it is an outreach program. Back to you.
Well, there are thousands of people who are gathered there in Kolkata. This is coming a day after the Prime Minister asked Mamata Banerjee, in fact, in quoting the Prime Minister, he said, "Didi, why are you scared? You're going from Kolkata to the United Nations on the issue of the Citizenship Amendment Act." And he also reminded Mamata Banerjee of a speech that she made on the floor of the House in Parliament, talking about Bangladeshi infiltrators. So there is fear-mongering that we have been talking about on NRC, even before the NRC comes in. Either way, the Prime Minister reminded Mamata Banerjee of a time when she too spoke out against Bangladeshi infiltrators while trying to draw the distinction between refugees and infiltrators. Why don't you take us, I don't know whether you're close to that rally, Suryagni, but if you can give us an idea of how many people are gathered there in Kolkata.
Well, thousands and thousands of people have gathered in this one. The official estimates have not been come as of yet, but that's the reason why I'm calling this a sea of supporters, because you can't really, calculate the number as of yet, because it's a major show of strength. The official figures will be pouring in after the sabhas done by the KP, and they will come with their estimate, and BJP itself will come with theirs. But to be very factual, it's a huge rally. And I do not think even the BJP had expected this kind of a show of strength, so many supporters. The last time this something like this turned out, it was when Amit Shah, just during the Lok Sabha elections, when he came out over here and he did the sabha, and he did the rally rather, and that was the time when so many supporters of BJP came out, and even after winning the elections, they have not seen this kind of a reception that they are witnessing today.
So Suryagni is in Kolkata as we speak. I don't think even the Trinamool Congress expected the kind of support that we are seeing in Kolkata, because there was one picture, Suryagni, you will remember a few days back when Mamata Banerjee, an entire week for 5 days, I remember she came out and she held rally one day after the other, and they used that one picture to show the kind of support that she had on the streets of Kolkata. Not sure if we will get a long shot to see how many people are gathered there, but I think the BJP is showing this as an outreach, would like to project this as an outreach and remind people of the fear-mongering that is going on, especially in the state of Bengal.
Well, absolutely. If you compare the two rallies, Mamata Banerjee's 5 sabhas and this particular one, and tomorrow again she's going to come out with another rally. Obviously, there will be a mass gathering, but this. I'm pretty sure that not even the Trinamool, leave alone the Trinamool, the BJP people, we were speaking to a few of them off record, they told us that, even they were not expecting this kind of a, show of strength. So right now, if you look at the backdrop of the 2021 elections, the fight is on. It is a very, very, bang on kind of a situation where both of the two parties, they're ready with their gloves, massive support they have behind each other, and whether who will win the election, that's a long story. 1.5 years are left, and that needs to be seen later. But if you calculate a rally with a counter rally, BJP's this rally that is being led by JP Nadda, that has been able to match up to the Mamata Banerjee rallies that have been happening in the last week. Five rallies that have happened, and again tomorrow. So the show of strength, if I call it, it's pretty up there. Like, both of them have been able to show their massive support on ground. Like, one for the act, one against. But there is a massive, massive support for both of these, political parties over here. Back to you.
Congress essentially responding, because all this while we've seen Trinamool Congress only coming up with bizarre statements. Mamata Banerjee calling in for a UN referendum. So how exactly are they planning to counter this massive roadshow that we are looking at right now in Kolkata?
Well, yes, the UN comment that came in from a Sabha last week, that took a lot of people by storm. And, how be it the Prime Minister or the Home Minister or even the State President, Dilip Ghosh, even he commented that why is Mamata Banerjee speaking on the lines of Pakistan? Because Pakistan is a country which, for everything, they are of the opinion that an UN intervention needs to be done. So Mamata Banerjee calling for a UN intervention, this has been a huge topic of discussion for the BJP, and they have taken on Mamata Banerjee on this particular comment of hers, and they are tearing into her comment ever since she commented, be it regional, local leaders, semi-middle leaders, or state president itself, or the Prime Minister or the Home Minister, whosoever you call. But the comment has not been taken in a light manner. BJP has completely torn into that particular comment, the UN comment, and they have been, going very, very hard on Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool government, especially on this particular UN intervention comment that she made last week. Back to you.